excited because mine will definitely be longer. You know, when I met Kelly at Bethel College in 1993, if someone had told me that I would be standing up here toasting her tonight, I seriously would have laughed in their face. What I remember about Kelly from that first year is she was one of the pilot groupies. She sat in the front row every basketball game, cheering on the pilots. I think mostly watching basketball players, really. She shouted obscenities at the ref, which at Bethel is like, bad call, fathead, Jesus loves you, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, I just never imagined it. Well, it just sort of turns out that people can connect in life for different reasons. Maybe it's because you grew up next door to each other, you go to school together, whatever the reason. For Kelly and I, we were both at the same time obsessed with stupid jerks. So we kind of connected that way, and for the remainder of our friendship, it was sort of centered around our very traumatic love lives, kind of like a bad season on Dawson's Creek or something. I don't really know. Anyway, we kind of stood there by each other through thick and thin, and she ended up becoming one of my very best friends. So, well, one other thing I should probably tell you about Kelly. At Bethel, well, first of all, Bethel, is a missionary church school, and Kelly, she's grown up in the church all her life, and she really wholeheartedly believes in the missionary church doctrine. But there's one segment of the doctrine that she would try to convince all of us in her dorm. It was absolutely off base. Well, we believe in the missionary church, Jesus Christ, fully God, fully man, perfect. No, Kelly, two perfect men in the world. Jesus Christ, Dan Crocker. And if you spent any time with her, she'd say, my daddy, my daddy, my daddy. And as a result, I think she had some real high expectations. And when she called me in April of 2000 and said she met Kurt, I'm going to give her a second because if you pay attention to the Blushing Bride right now, she's going to squirm a little. Because I know the story about Kurt and Kelly met. Some of you know an alternate version of the story. If anybody knows where the cards are that were delivered tonight, I could probably be convinced not to tell the alternate version. A couple of Benjamins or something. Anyway, when she called me and told me she met Kurt, I just thought, okay, here's another one, Who knows? I didn't really know where I was going to go. I didn't know. And I could tell that the very first time I came up to see Kurt, she was really a little nervous about me meeting her. And she asked me several times what I thought about it. And I left that weekend thinking, Kurt's a really nice guy. And I watched the relationship progress, and I sort of watched Kurt silently. Well, he just didn't say anything, but no, I didn't mean that bad. Sorry. Anyway, without saying much at all, he basically said, Kelly, I may not be everything that you want me to be at all times, but I'm always going to be here. And I think that made a pretty loud statement with her. And the other main reason I think that it worked out is because Kelly's one of those independent, she's got her focus, her mindset, and a hint for all the guys in the audience, girls like that kind of like to be put in their place sometimes. So, Kurt could do it, so I like that. Anyway, it's been awesome getting to see them grow as a couple, and I couldn't be more happy. I just felt like I could get up here and say all the sappy stuff, but there are 4 other women beside me who also know Kelly really well. And I think there's some things we know about her that Kurt perhaps doesn't know. So what's going to happen is we're going to fill Kurt in about give Kurt some insight on Kelly in poetic form. And so, without further ado, Ode to Kelly, a poem for 4 voices. With a preacher for a mama and a Marine for a pa. Hug her daily, but be careful not to pop her water bra.
You'll dine over gourmet meals from her Presto Fry Daddy. You'll share your bed with Henry Cabbage Patch Kid, and you'll share it gladly. Your little loyal Viking cheerleader with a mouth once full of braces. Has backstock in Bath and Body Works. Sure to invade your bathroom space.
Hey, Prince Charming, here's Cinderella. It's time you finally meet her. You'll excuse her if she dips out early because she's stalking Derek Jeter. She may not be perfect, but she's still
Your only Lone Star girl. So get your wife, get out of here.
Go give your star a whirl.